Hey everybody, it's a little past 7 in the morning. I got the coffee out, I got some pressings out. We're going to be talking about the thrilling world of Carex systematics today. We're mostly going to be focusing in on the two main subgenera of Careces in North America, the Carex and the Vignea, but we'll lightly chat about some of the other ones as well because there are some other subgenera in my area of operations. They're just not particularly well represented in the flora as the Carex subgenus and Vignea subgenus are. So with that out of the way, let's talk about those subgenera. So I don't really have too terribly much to say about subgenus Uncinea. It houses the Philostachii, the leafy sedges, of which Carex jamesii is a member. You'll note these long foliaceous bracts up here. Pretty sparse inflorescences as well in Carex jamesii. Other related species in this section include like Carex juniporum, Carex timida, Carex wildenowii, stuff like that. They've got 3 stigmas, so you might confuse them with subgenus Carex. I'm not quite sure what the differentiating split there is. We'll get into more of that with the other 2 sections. But that subgenus Uncinea just houses the Philostachii. That's all you really need to know about it. Subgenus Euthyceros, it's got some weird ones like Carex leptolia, I believe also Carex pauciflora. So those are the 2 less well represented subgenera out of the way, and with that we'll talk about subgenus Carex and subgenus Vignea. So there's 2 main traits you're going to be utilizing when you distinguish these 2 main subgenera. These are both in subgenus Carex, by the way. We're talking about it first. We're being alphabetical and proper. But the first characteristic you're going to note, and you can note that really well because Carex folliculatus flowers are so goddamn big, you'll note that each individual female flower has 3 stigmas, okay, which, as I mentioned, does occur in the Uncinea as well. However, they're different subgenera, despite that fact. Sorry. But yeah, so 3 stigmas there in the flowers, and then you're also going to note in both of these, as they're both members of the subgenus Carex, Carex albicans over here, Carex folliculata over here, you'll note a very clear differentiation between the female and the male spikelets. You'll see clearly you've got these big, awesome female spikelets down here. They look like mesas pretty much, very similar to Carex grayi. This has a longer pedicel though. Don't confuse it with grayi. This one's cooler than grayi. But anyway, and then you got the staminate flower up at the top. And as you can see, same principle applies with Carex albicans. You've got the perigynia, boom, staminate flowers. So there you go, that's subgenus Carex. Now, some other notes about subgenus Carex. I say it's typically got 3 stigmas per female flower, and that's because there are exceptions, like in the, I believe the Phacocystis, like Carex stricta, Carex aquatilis, and the bicolores, Carex aurea and Carex garberi. Those have 2 stigmas per flower, but they're still in the subgenus Carex. They both exhibit a pretty strong differentiation between the male and female spikelet as well. So yeah, that's how you're going to make the call of subgenus Carex. 3 stigmas, clear differentiation of the male and female spikelet. And with that, let's close with subgenus Vignea. So given how that last segment went, we're just going to go over the same features again. We'll insert a picture because it's kind of hard to see this feature in both of these sedges, but in Carex subgenus Vignea, there will be 2 stigmas per female flower. We'll insert a close-up of Carex leavenworthii. So 2 stigmas per female flower. Additionally, the spikelets, the male and female flowers, they'll be aggregated together, kind of in the same unit of 1 spikelet. There's no clear differentiation here. These sedges, Carex gravida and Carex leavenworthii, as you can see, they're both in the Festoglocken, which is a section where the male flowers are situated at the terminal apex of the inflorescence, and the female flowers are situated at the base, which is a feature that you can use to distinguish it from the Stadiolatae, the star sedges, which have the male flowers at the base and then the female flowers up top. So just a cool little note about how to distinguish some sections, and those are the characteristics of subgenus Vignea. 2 stigmas and a male and female flowers united in the same spikelet. Anyways, that's all I got for us. Have a good one.